Okay guys, I am back and we're going to work on the cover. I think we inked this together and then I'm going to be using some of this for like a base layer on there, but I do want to rip it so it gives kind of that shabbier kind of thing. And this stuff isn't the easiest to rip, but and again, I get this at Joann's Fabrics and Crafts, and it's got like a little bit of a shine, like glitter to it. And then after I've done that, then I just kind of trim off the goofy ends. Okay. I actually don't know how it's going to rip in this direction. Oh. Maybe not well. Maybe we'll just have to keep like kind of cutting every little bit to get it to kind of rip. Okay, well, let's set that side set that piece aside. Oh my goodness, guess I'm gonna have to be carefuler with that, huh? Or maybe we'll just have to kind of cut it wacky. How about that? Let's try that. And then just kind of fray out the edges. Kind of, I don't know. We're experimenting apparently today. Not that I absolutely want to experiment, but I guess we'll just see what we get, right? If we just kind of pull here and there, it'll keep it from ripping completely. Oh, that's all right. Maybe kind of. Oh my goodness. What a day, guys. Let me tell you. Of course, this is like the same night after us getting our AC in. And I'm torn because as a lot of you know, I live mountainish area. And I normally sleep with the windows open. And so I'm having a hard time deciding whether I turn down the AC or like turn it up to where it's not running and then just open the windows because, you know, I love the air in the summer. Or do I just leave it on for the first night we have it? I don't know. No idea. All right, well, that was more work than I thought it was going to be for video purposes. So, and I'm not even done yet, huh? So stop at the ripping and clip, right? Oh, what a mess I'm making. It'll be worth it in the end, right? Right? I knew you'd agree with me. And the hysterical part is we're going to have to do this again. For the back. Okay, that's one part of it. All right, let's do one for the back, only this time I don't, you know what I was just thinking is, now that we've ripped that one, I'm almost wondering if I took my pinking shears if that would give me the kind of the look I'm looking for without all of that nonsense. Yep, that's kind of the look I was going for. So yeah, it's kind of just jaggedy on the edges. Betcha I still have to take some down. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to not get rid of that entirely, but get it out of the way since we already know that that is more of the look I'm going for. Then we can make it pretty jaggedy this way. So pinking shears, score 1 for pinking shears. And I hope that's not getting really loud on you guys. All right, I gotta get those out of there. And this is gonna drive me nuts because now it's all sitting on top of my stuff, so. All right, and then the next part is this, and I dyed it, but I didn't like this side, but this side turned out good. So what I ended up doing for that was, is that about in half? Yeah, it's about in half. I used mahogany distress ink, and then I also used Everest, and then a little bit of my more permanent archive distress ink in ground espresso. Okay, so we got the spine, and I'm going to wait to cut that until it's completely dry. All right, so then I also cut my sari silk. I got to find the middle. I'm actually going to remember to glue it on. Before I start gluing. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little dot in there so I know roughly about where the middle is. And I'm going to use the Aleene's. Does that look like it's in the middle? It doesn't really, does it? We'll go up a little. Just spread that out. Okay, I'm going to put this layer down. I'm just going to kind of put it, I don't want to say everywhere, but kind of everywhere. Little squiggles. And then we'll probably have to go in a little bit more to the edges. Where did my paper towel go? Okay, same thing with this side. Oh goodness, you know what? I just loaded that other video. I need to go back and add in Crafty Pantaloons video to the description. Oh my goodness, almost forgot that. Okay, now I'm going to add this, and I think I will cut it now. I want it up just a little bit. Let's just check to make sure it doesn't need it. No, I don't really like that. And I'm going to sew this, so I'm not overly worried about exactly where the glue is, if that makes sense. We're just getting most of this just set in there. Okay. Oh, that's why it doesn't look so even. It's because this part isn't even. I was like, what am I doing wrong here? Don't understand. Sorry, I keep slamming that down on my table. Why does that look so off? It's because it is, goober. Not perfect, but better. Okay. Now, I've already got this one cut, or, you know, actually, I think maybe this one. I think I'm gonna stick with this, only I'm gonna go ahead and rip it down even smaller, and then again, I'll have to re-ink it. And this time I'm going to go ahead and take the spine piece off. I think I like that. Let me find my other thing. There it is. I was like, I know I just put pretty much a new one on this one, so excuse me. Sorry, silk. Isn't that crazy how it just keeps stringing out occasionally? Even like really in, there we go. I feel like maybe then that will be more in frame. Okay, I'm gonna glue those down. I'm trying really hard not to over guess what I'm doing. I don't know if that's evident or not, but or overthink, not over guess. Ugh. I don't know if this can turn out really cute or not, but I really actually love this so far. Like, I think I like it because it's like so out of the box. For me anyways. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you already make grungy stuff. But this one's kind of a first for me, doing it like totally ripped like this. Okay. Now let's see what else I got. I have several printings of Emily's stuff. So, and I have some of the original ones. So I like that butterfly. Oh, but I kind of like the dragonfly too. Like that. I have it, this, just so you know, like, this is all printed on, obviously, white cardstock, or white cardstock, white copy paper. So that'll give you a good indication of the difference in the brightness and that sort of thing. Sorry, just looking really quick to see if I can. Dragonfly and another one of those pages. I kind of like that too. Okay, and an idea is forming, and I don't know if we'll use it, but it's forming, it's formulating. Okay. Really like this. This one might be just a little bit big. Right, let's see. Let's try this one out. How boring. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I do actually think I like that better, like the contrasting colors. I'm going to tear this down a little bit, and then we'll ink it. Still don't like how I'm going to take my ruler and just take the like the littlest tiniest bit there to kind of break it up a little. I don't want to lose that butterfly, but I don't like the straight edge either. Oh. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. There. That kind of breaks it up a little. Because I think I'm putting a little bit of lace here, and then I think it'll be out of Tracy Fox's Fussy Cuts, but I think, okay, let me cap that a little bit. I'm trying to remember. I don't think Emily has any fussy cut butterflies. Okay, I do like that. Okay, guys, I think for right now, I'm going to call not the video itself done, because it's not. But I'm going to pause you guys because I need to let that dry, and then I'm going to go sew it. And I may, for the back cover, I think I might add this one to that bottom corner. And I guess we could do that while we're here. I keep just making mental notes to myself. Remember, you got to go add pantaloons to your description. Yep, I think that one will look really cute right there. Yep. Yep, and that'll finish off the back cover. Okay, guys, I will be back in a few minutes after this is dry and I have sewed it. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we are back to finish up this little cover. I got it sewed, and then I decided to add a little bit of lace here, and then this one we are going to glue on the top. So, and mostly the stitching that you see will just be there mostly for like support of the spine and that sort of thing. And I liked it, so yeah. And I'm not crazy about it just like that. I think this top piece, this top lace kind of just finishes it off. So yeah, I'll glue that down in just a second. And I'm just getting some butterflies here. Actually, that one goes there. And then we'll put some on the back cover. The butterfly is a little bit of printing mistake. Let me see if I can get it covered up. If not, we'll select a different butterfly. Do we still like it? Nope, I do not. All right, let's just get a different one. Oh, that's annoying, huh? You find the perfect one and then you realize your printer did some misprinting. That might be too bright, I think. That one's similar. Do I like it down there? Not overly. I didn't really want to have to take them all out of the bag, but it looks like I might have to. What about one like this? Oh, still too bright. Too bright, too bright. How about... that one isn't bad. Am I even in frame? I think this one will be too big. too big for what I'm going for. Little one's kind of pretty. Oh, here's one. Similar, more similar. Is that the same one? It's the same one. Can you tell I've printed multiple kits? Or the multiple pages of the same kit? And do you think I could find another one like that one? No, no, not at all. Here's a really dark brown one, but I think that might be too dark and too big. All right. All right, just decide on which, no, I think it's just going to be this one. So anyhow, yeah, trying to think if there was anything new. Oh, Grace lost a litter of bunnies. That big litter that we showed you last week, the entire litter died. And we're not really the only ones in this area that have lost litters. It's kind of weird. Nothing seemed wrong with them. I mean, you guys saw them, they looked pretty healthy. So we don't know if something's getting in and kind of scaring the moms and they're trampling them, or if it's just, because I think in that video I also told you guys that we had some mama rabbits not take. So yeah, it's weird. And our little guy who was, did I already do that? I already did that one. Our little guy who was handicapped is still alive. He seems to be eating just fine. He seems to be growing his back legs. It does look like he's paralyzed. So I'm going to give him a couple more days and just kind of see how it goes. Yep, I think I want to keep the back cover pretty basic. All right, I'm going to put all these butterflies back in the bag. And I'm not going to throw that one away that we just had. Ooh, that one's pretty. Let's do that one instead of that one. Because I will probably end up just cutting it apart and using half of it instead of like throwing the whole thing away. Yeah, I still haven't gotten my own stuff in like ephemera folios or anything like that yet. And I only managed to get the stamp folios loaded. I have not loaded the other ones. So yeah, those are still coming, and they'll probably be up by the time this video actually airs. So all right, let's use this glue. Oh no! Oh, that so should not have happened on camera. Oh, I broke my dangle. All right, you guys cannot tell Amy that I broke my dangle. I don't even know how, like, oh, I just have to glue, okay, I just have to glue that back. I was like, don't tell Amy I broke it. Shh, tell no one. Yeah, that was a little bit more glue than I probably needed. But that's okay. And I haven't decided yet what I'm doing on the inside covers. I think I'm just going to cover them with the sheet music papers that I have. Oh my goodness, I like this. And then once I get this on, or these on, I am going to try something with you guys and see if we like it. Because it just doesn't feel finished, even with the pieces I have on here. It just, it almost feels like, I know it's not white, but it almost feels like there's too much white going on there. So I am going to change it out a little bit and just see what we get. Let's get this glued on. And I know I've said it before, but I'm liking the Aleene's a lot better than the Fabri-Tac, if I'm being honest. It doesn't obviously dry as fast as the Fabri-Tac. The hold, in my opinion, is about the same. But I don't like how fast Fabri-Tac goes, I don't want to say bad, but thickens up to where you can't use it. You have to thin it out. I don't like the method in which you thin it out, because then it gets all weird. Yeah, not impressed anymore. And, well, quite frankly, it's expensive. And it's, like I said, I don't know about hold per se. You know, I won't attest to that. I don't know which one actually holds better or worse or whatever, but, yeah, I don't know how much more Fabri-Tac I'm going to buy, because that stuff that I thinned out, I don't know. It could just be me, but, it didn't thin well to begin with. I don't know if I didn't add enough, but yeah, now it's all gloppy and stringy and weird. Yep, I'm going to have to glue that down, I think. Oh, and I wanted it more towards, no, I didn't. See, and I do like that I can reposition this and it's not going to be mad at me later. Does that make any sense? Yeah, because I just want a hint of that pink showing through there. Yep, and then I'll glue those little edges down. And I like the way that the Aleene's doesn't actually like show the glue through the fabric. I mean, that's a plus for me. Again, don't ever think that my opinion on things is like, if you love Fabri-Tac, you keep using Fabri-Tac. Like, it's, like I said, I never want to come across like I'm being arrogant or I know more or anything like that. That's not it at all. I give you my preferences, and so then maybe you know, maybe you're thinking the same things, and I don't want to say you need confirmation, but I mean, I think we all kind of do. And again, I'm only giving my opinion. If you love Fabri-Tac, stay with Fabri-Tac. But yeah, for me, I think I'm going to stick mostly. I mean, I won't say I won't ever use Fabri-Tac again, but for the most part, I'm going to stick with Tacky Glue. And the brown bottle Tacky Glue, because I had some of that clear Tacky Glue and I didn't really care for that. Like the rapid dry or whatever it was. I didn't care for that formula. And a lot of it, I think, is it depends on, you know, what kind of crafter you are too, you know, and I don't mean like skill level. I mean, just like, what is your expectations? Do you need it flexible? Do you know, that sort of thing. You have to, I think when you're picking that kind of stuff, you have to take all of that into consideration. Okay, so now that we have this all glued down, and I think we're getting close to an hour by the time this stuff like kind of uploads and everything. So I just want to try something with you really quick. And again, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. And I kept my scraps on purpose. Okay, so I've got this Glimmer Mist, and I don't have much of this one left. And this one is Pearl Copper. So what I was wondering is, oh, I was going to get some of those things that my mom got me for Mother's Day out. I'm going to maybe try that as far as the applicator. Because I don't want the spray, right? I just want to be able to go in and kind of, I'm not really liking that either. I don't like the color with it. It's too orange. Okay, well, we tried, right? I'll think of some other things to fill that in. And it's not like, You know, it's not like we have to have it done right this second. We can still just be deciding. And I might even actually throw another top stitch in this one to kind of lay that over on that corner. But those are all things I'll decide when it's all completely dry, and I'll just see how, you know, I mean, obviously the glue's wet now, so you'll be able to pull it up, but I may just go ahead and put in another seam. And then, yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to cover this with music. But when I come back, it will be almost complete on the cover. And I don't know, maybe we'll just bring this down a little bit more, or like bring it in a little more with the Distress ink. Maybe that's all it needs, is just a little bit more dark in there. I don't know. I'll mess with it and just kind of see what's feeling right, I guess. I think I like that a little bit more. I don't know, it was just seeming kind of stark, if that makes any sense. It didn't need much, it just needs something. And like I said, yeah, that shimmer mist isn't really the right color. I'm glad we tried it on scraps, because when I say, oh, wait a minute. Did you see how that lace kind of turned? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, would you look at that? A complete whoops just turned into something I really dig. Oh, I really actually like that now. Now it feels like it's starting to come together. Okay. And then maybe I'll take in my art glitter glue and just glue down some of those pieces. Wow. Wow. As my kids say. Okay, I think I actually kind of like that now. Okay, so, and then I do think I'm going to Wink Estella the butterflies. And again, I should probably be letting you go, because I bet you we're close to an hour. But this will only take a second. And I don't know, I may end up only I may end up adding a flower or something. We never know with me, right? One second we all think I'm done, and you know, then I think of something else that might look good. And again, this is Wink Estella. A little dab will do ya. And I don't want a ton of glitter. I just want it to kind of show through a little bit. And I'm almost out, which makes me really sad. I mean, it's not like I can't go get more, but... Okay. We will call that good. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Have a wonderful evening or day or whatever it is with you. And I will just talk to you again in the next video. All right, guys, bye.